Hey, you guys, happy September. If we've never met before, my name is Krista Deary. I'm a Diamond Ambassador and love building plexus and love that we get to hang out together. I don't know what it is about September that feels like Happy New Year's. Does anyone else feel that way? It's like a brand new year, but it's not, but it feels like it. It feels like we are entering a brand new season. And in Plexus, too, we really are entering a new season. August can be a unique month. A lot of people are busy. We're prepping for back to school and all the things. Still see growth, but sometimes it has a unique feel to it. And September, you tend to see things really ramp up. So we are super excited to talk about all that's happening in September, what Plexus is doing, what Team Revive is doing, and then go over a lot of tips for brand new VIPs. So whether you are brand new on this call tonight, or this will be something recorded that you can send to new VIPs in the future too, we hope that's a valuable resource to y'all and to your teams. A couple of shout outs here, really quick. I have a list of team members who got double credits for Cancun to go to Rising Leaders Retreat in February. So these ladies and guys got 150 credits already for this contest. Leah Smith and Joshua Smith both have 150. Sorry, I keep admitting people on the waiting room. I look up waiting room. Angela Vogel. Am I saying your last name right? Are you on tonight yet? Maybe not. Angela did. Jen and Tanner Phillips, Heather Buchanan, Kimberly Hill, Morgan Johnson, and Summer Finch. Congratulations, you guys, and way to go kicking off this contest so strong. That's amazing. And then some brand new silvers, Christopher Ding, Jessica Furr, Kimberly Hill, and Summer Finch. So congratulations on reaching that first tier. That's such a monumental start in your business. I know for our family, it felt like such a big deal to hit that first rank and then begin to dream about what else this could be for our family. So congratulations to you guys. I'm going to hand this over to Morgan really quick. We'll be bouncing back and forth throughout this evening. So Morgan, take it away.
Alrighty, well, we are super excited about September, super excited about the incentives that they have, and the Cancun contest has officially launched off. So say don't sleep on September, okay? We get double enrollment credits in September, and a lot of people will be like, ah, and then at the end, they'll be just shy of earning the leadership retreat, or they'll be just shy of something. So you want to go all in at the beginning because these prizes that you get to earn along the way are worth it. They're worth it. An extra night in Cancun, prizes from people in Cancun, travel cash, right? So you don't even have to worry about getting there. And they're doubling any enrollment credits in September. They also have offered free shipping to your new VIPs, right? So you get double credits, and your new VIPs are getting free shipping for their first 3 months. Their first 3 months, they'll get free shipping. What is this doing? Plexus is setting us up for success, for people to be consistent and to see results, right? Because we know if these newbies can come in and stay consistent for 60 to 90 days, they're gonna see results. And Plexus is like, we'll give you free shipping while you're trying this thing out. And they also have sweetened the deal for ambassadors. I think of new VIPs more than us because this benefits us as well. But people can come in. I feel like this takes away, we can't afford it really quickly, okay? We hear this often. However, think about this now. If somebody gets paid the very next day, why don't we set them up for earning the money that they're spending on their products right away, right? Okay, say they're going to spend around $100 on their own supplements. Find them 3 or 4 people that do it with them, and then the next day they've earned back what they've spent on their supplements. So finances don't stand in the way of them and their health goals. And when I started, I didn't want anybody to know. But I also was a poor pastor's wife who had 2 friends who had already seen Plexus and wanted to try it too. So I didn't start alone. I came to Krista, asked, hey, what do I need? I've never tried supplements. I feel drawn to Plexus. What should I try? She told me, and then I had 2 friends, Julie and Jess, who also needed it for completely different reasons. They tried it with me. We all tried it 9 years ago, and all of us are still ordering some of the supplements today. Okay. So these supplements work. Why are me, Jess, and Julie still taking the supplements? Because they worked for us and we're continuing to take them. So me and the two that started with me haven't stopped ordering the products. And there's just proof in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? So the next day pay is an incentive that they're keeping up, and it's huge. It's huge for us, and it's huge for people who are coming in with you to get started very quickly. All right, let's keep on moving because we want to be time sensitive. If you guys did not see yet, there was a calendar posted on the team page. It's our personal September Team Revive calendar. We want you guys to be able to block these things out, mark your calendar, and we are going to keep consistent in Tuesdays. Each Tuesday is going to look a little different. You guys don't know, Krista and I are heading on an Alaskan cruise on Friday. So if you're not following us, you should hop on there and follow Jules, who are headed to that. I hear it's a bucket list item. It's going to be super fun, and Plexus always does trips so amazingly. But next Tuesday, Jen Phillips is going to lead the Zoom call. You're not going to want to miss it. Her team is in momentum currently. She's learned amazing life lessons. You guys are going to want to hop on that. She's going to do our Zoom call while we are away in Alaska. And then the following Tuesday, we're going to do an Alaskan cruise recap. You guys know they give us amazing training. We're going to tell you all about it. You're going to want to see that. Maybe I'll even figure out how to like put a slideshow together and you can see some pictures or something, you know, maybe, don't hold me to it, but I'll try just for you. We're going to try to see a bear. We're going to try to see a whale, a moose. I don't know. I'm going to go to a husky camp with my son and ride like a sled. It's going to be fun, right? Fun. Okay. Super fun. The next week on Tuesday, we're going to do Meet Plexus. What this looks like is Krista and I are going to kind of just piggyback on what Plexus has meant for us and why they should join Plexus. Why Plexus above other things? What's amazing about Plexus? And then, of course, the 30th is a Tuesday, and we're going to end the month with specific things that you can be doing to finish out your month strong. And then also, how are you going to start October really strong as well? So we're going to piggyback that both ways. If you have not already plugged in to the challenge, the Sip, Step, Share challenge, plug in and share it like crazy. Guys, these have been wildly successful. Is Bree on here? Bree won something from the skincare thing. I think she won like a massage or a facial or something. And I've seen some of your guys' names pop up on those challenges. It's something that keeps people accountable. It's fun. It's a community to plug into. And then it helps build belief in others because of the massive community that's plugged in there. All right, I'm almost done with announcements. Who has signed up for our December retreat? I am so excited about Christmas in the Carolinas. There are a couple spots left and you want to be there. Chris and I are praying about all that the Lord wants to do there, the training, exactly what you need. And what I love about retreats or the trainings that we do in Plexus is that they really just go across our entire life and we get to train ourselves, but it's personal growth, right? It's connection, it's community, it's fun. There's going to be amazing food. There's going to be laughter. We're going to have prayer. There's going to be mindset things, and then training for your businesses, one-on-one things. You're gonna want to get there. A couple spots left, and we'll keep you posted on different details, who's earned certain incentives and what it looks like. So be on the lookout for those details on Team Revive. If you haven't noticed, we've started picking up the posts on Team Revive intentionally. There is trainings there, there's announcements, there's shout outs, there's different things there. So keep your eye on there and make sure that your notifications are turned on for our Team Revive Facebook page for you and also for your team. Cancun. Who's going to Cancun? Like, go ahead and just blow up the chats if you're going to earn Cancun. Better yet, who's going to earn Cancun in September? Like, let's just go ahead and get it in the bag in September, these double credits. Not only are you going to earn Cancun, but you're going to help others earn it for earn it with you, right? This is Rising Leaders Retreat. You're casting vision for those leaders that you want on your team. Who do you want to be a leader that's next to you that's not on your team yet? Can you think of people in your life that you want to be in Cancun with you? Who do you want to vacation with? Who's a strong leader? Envision leaders that you want leading with you and share with them about this trip. I don't know why people wouldn't want to vacation with their friends. I'm like, I've been vacationing with my friends on Plexus's dime for 8 years now. I accidentally earned my first trip and it just keeps rolling. And what you need to focus on is helping people get started, retaining those people that are coming in, and then duplicating what you're doing. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't get all in the numbers if you don't want to. Just focus on the basic building steps and then help others do the same, and you'll earn it. And you'll probably earn a whole lot of the other things while doing that too. So I'm going to share with you how to share in a little bit, but I'm going to pass it back over to Krista so she can kind of talk about when people get these products, how do they start taking them and what are their first steps? Because of course, people come in a little bit nervous. They're not sure what to do. And Krista is the queen at helping get people get started. So go ahead and share with them. What do they do once they get their supplements?
Let's do it. So this is gonna be perfect for those who are brand new to learn, okay, this is how you get started on all your things, right? But then for current brand ambassadors, be taking notes and see if you catch something that maybe you didn't realize about how to coach someone in using the products. I don't have all of them in front of me, but I have a lot. If you could see this stash, it's right here on my desk. We're going to go through as many of them as we can and just talk through how to use these in a way that's going to guarantee results. But first, I want to remind you, health is a journey. It's not a destination. This isn't a like you just take it for a month and then you're just healed forever. Like that'd be amazing. But health really is a journey. You take things, you keep evaluating, and you really become self-aware, tuned into what is my body communicating, right? All the symptoms we see in our body is really just a clue. If your cycle's not regular and it was regular, that's a clue that something's up. If you have cramps or a really extreme PMS, around your cycle. Sorry, I'm talking to ladies. If there's any guys on here, that is a clue. Okay, it's not normal. It's a clue. If you're prone to headaches, if you're prone to different things happening on your skin or breakouts, like everything that occurs is a clue. And sometimes those shift. I had a very extreme breakthrough in my health when I first started, but there's been different seasons along the way where I've needed to tweak my regimen, either navigating high stress levels as a caregiver. I think of different times Judah was in the hospital. My health was affected by that stress load, right? More recently, we've been navigating a mold situation in our home. So fun. Needing to tweak things. Like health is a journey. So you're just taking the best stewardship of your body that you can, and then constantly evaluating and constantly tweaking. So if I can just like put that out there first, okay? I am a firm believer that anyone will have success on the products. Like my belief is at 110%, everybody should be taking supplements in general. And I think everyone should have Plexus supplements. And there's something that Plexus has for everyone. And I can guarantee anybody they will see results. But it's contingent on three things. Okay. I'm going to do my part, but it's going to be contingent on other people taking the right products. We got to make sure we're taking the right thing for our health goals, right? If someone comes to me and I'm like, here's all your gut health supplements, and all they really want is weight loss. And so if they don't see that in the first 30 days, maybe we weren't taking the right supplements for their actual health goal, right? So it's important to know your health goal. How are you evaluating whether or not these are working for you? So take the right products for those goals. Be crazy consistent, like not so consistent. I believe that was 100% key to me seeing results in the products as fast as I did. And even my journey, though, was a 2-month journey before I really saw good changes. And then be in communication. I have a dear friend who is my health practitioner. I've known her for over a decade. She started out as simply someone helping me with my health, but now she's become a friend over all these years. But I think about the process and the way that she's helped me and my family. It's up to me to schedule an appointment. It's up to me to communicate very clearly the symptoms that I notice in my body. It's up to me to then buy the supplements that she recommends. And she'll usually coach me through, hey, I want you on these Plexus supplements, and then we'll fill in the gaps if there's anything else that my body needs. It's up to me to then go home and take the supplements the way she tells me to, And then it's also up to me to check back in with her and keep her posted and do like a call. She's in Minnesota. Do a call with her and let her know, here's what I'm noticing, here's what's improving, and here's what's not improving. And you know what she does? She tweaks the regimen. We do another stretch of time. We stay consistent on it for a good window of time, and we do the same thing. The same will be true if you're a brand ambassador. This is how it works with your new customers. If you are a customer, this is how it'll work for you. Be consistent and be coachable and stay in communication. You will see results. Now, the timeline of your results, it will vary from person to person, right? We didn't get sick overnight, and we usually don't get healthy overnight either. In fact, many natural health professionals will tell you add an extra month to your healing journey for every year that you've navigated symptoms in your body. It does take time to heal. Sometimes you'll see like just totally lost my word. Sometimes you will see good changes in the first week. Usually, if I'm giving people some slim, I'll be like, hey, here's the first 4 things I want you to watch for in your first week: better sleep, better energy, better cravings, and better mood stability. And usually, you're going to notice that in the first week. I started noticing subtle little things, but then my bigger results happen around the 60-day mark. Sometimes it's going to be 90 days, right? Um, I totally just lost my train of thought as to what I was even saying. Y'all, what in the world? Anywho, I have no idea at all. So we're just gonna go off to something else. I start looking at all your faces and then I like lose my train of thought. So no clue. Let's go into some of the products. When I first got started, I started on Slim. I think everyone should be on Slim. A lot of my adult children take Slim, some of my teens, all the things. It is so good for stabilizing your blood sugar and in turn your hormones too. For females, I usually recommend in the beginning at least drink your Slim 30 minutes after breakfast. I want your insulin stable as early in the day as we can, and I want to keep it as stable as we can all throughout the day. Now, we might change the time of day later. If you're prone to high blood sugar, you might need to drink your Slim before you eat. If you're prone to low blood sugar, drink it after you eat. But for me personally, I drink Slim after breakfast, and I usually have a second one in the middle of the afternoon. I'm prone to low blood sugar. And so that helps me kind of keep things more stable. Okay. So start out drinking Slim 30 minutes after breakfast. You can play around with it after that and see what works best for you. Pay attention to how your body feels. But I want to make sure also you're drinking half your body weight in ounces of water every day. The Slim is beginning to chelate heavy metals in your body. We want those flushed out of your body. We want to support the liver to also make sure heavy metals are leaving the body. It's doing a host of other things as well. But your water intake is so important. And so I remember when I first started, I marked my calendar because I was such a skeptic. I marked it for 60 days out, thinking I'd be returning the products, but I was determined to at least follow instructions for the full 60 days. And I knew enough about natural health to know it may not happen overnight. And so I was just determined to stay the course and drink my Slim 30 minutes after breakfast every day and measure out my water and do it every single day. And lo and behold, I saw results. Now you'll see there's different flavors. It's up to you what you want to grab. There's little packets, there's big packets. Slim Microbiome and Hunger Control Slim. They're very similar. The way they target your insulin is the same. The difference is in the flavors and in the type of fiber and then the amount of fiber. So the Microbiome Slim has a prebiotic fiber. Hunger Control does not have a prebiotic fiber, but it does have extra fiber. Grab either of them or kind of play around with it and mix and match and have fun with different flavors. It doesn't matter a whole lot to me what you grab. I tend to start most people on Black Cherry Lime Hunger Control Slim, but often too, I'll tell them grab whatever looks good to you, and if you don't love it, let's try a different one. Every single order has a 60-day money back guarantee. So a lot of people start on Slim. It is like what we're known for, right? But beyond that, the triplex combo, let's talk about the 2 other products in that combo, ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. ProBio 5 is a probiotic, but it's also targeting that candida yeast. A lot of people, ourselves included, my family before Plexus, we were taking so many high quality probiotics, super expensive probiotics. They were in our refrigerator. I was so proud of them, but we all had gut health issues. And it was fascinating. Our diet was amazing back then. We were making our own kombucha and all the things. but we were not getting results with our probiotics. We took it because we knew it was good for us, but we never saw changes until this one. The difference was we finally started targeting the candida yeast, the bad yeast, right? And that's what this is doing. My recommendation would be take it at night before bed. Start with 1 capsule and then gradually increase to more. 2 capsules a day is a good maintenance dose. This will help maintain, like if you had Chick-fil-A during the day or pizza or sugar or high stress, like this will kind of keep you where you're at, 2 capsules a day. But if you're like, hey, yo, I have like a decade worth of candida yeast, I've been on antibiotics, I've done all kinds of things, you probably should go up past that. I wouldn't recommend that you jump into 4 to 6 capsules, but over time, work with your sponsor and gradually build up that regimen to truly target and heal gut health. When I made that jump up to a higher dose, it was tremendous. The results I was seeing in gut health symptoms, my husband's gut health symptoms, all of that. But start slow. This is the core one that if you were to see any detox, it would probably be this one. Why? It's breaking down candida yeast. If your detox pathways are not functioning optimally, then that candida yeast is trapped in the body. It's recirculating in the body. So you might notice joint pain or a headache or whatnot. It's not a big deal. It confirms that you do have candida yeast. We'll work through that and push through. It's so worth it. But if you were to experience detox, it might be after starting ProBio 5. So we'll help you along the way. But part of what's going to help counteract that is BioCleanse. So ProBio 5, it's scrubbing your intestines, it's doing all the things. BioCleanse is flushing it out. With BioCleanse, take it on an empty stomach. Take as many as you need to ensure that you're going to the bathroom plenty. So basically, if you're not going enough, take more. And if you have loose stools, we're just going to talk about your poop. If you have loose stools, decrease it. And you're going to be the best judge. You know, some people need 6 a day and some need 1. So take as many as you need to be regular. And just in case anyone thinks like once a week is regular, that's not regular. Like if you eat 3 times a day, you should be eliminating 3 times a day. So sometimes people are like really surprised that that's what should be happening. That's what should be happening, okay? Keep things moving out of your body. There's this cool chart you could Google, Bristol stool chart. And it'll even show you what consistency your poop should be, okay? So if you really want to get nerdy on your poop, it can tell you a lot about your health. All right, let's totally go a different direction. All right, multivitamins. There's 2 on the website, X Factor and X Factor Plus. They're both amazing. I always say the plus is just plus. It just has extra. I start most people on a regular X Factor, and then if you want to go up to the plus, you can. But get a good foundation on the regular X Factor multivitamin. It's an aloe-based multivitamin. It's fully methylated. You will notice changes. You're going to notice your hair growing faster, your nails are stronger. And that was huge for me, just like with the ProBio 5, to take a supplement and then see changes. That was not my usual before Plexus. I've been taking supplements for a long time, but I was taking them because I knew it was the right thing to do. It's really fun with Plexus that they release products that will truly improve the quality of your life. And I really treasure that about our company. So, and a great time to take X Factor is with your Slim. That's an easy time to remember it. Just whenever you mix up your Slim, grab 2 X Factors as your multivitamin, target the nutrient deficiency that's in your body, because most of us are not eating an optimal diet. And even if we were having like fully organic foods and all of it, it still isn't the Garden of Eden. Like we still live in a fallen world. And so we could do everything right and still it's not perfect. We still are lacking in nutrients. And this is a great way to help fill in the gap, right? For the kids, there is an X Factor chewable. There's also a kids microbiome drink. So it's delicious. My kids love them both. That is what it is. There's nothing fancy on like when to take those things. As the kids get older, I do recommend doing X Factor with aloe and the ProBio 5 for your children in a big, big way. Okay. Active. This is a great intro product for most people because they're going to notice results on day 1. This is not one of those that you have to like take it for a month before you notice changes. This is instant energy, instant mental clarity. It tastes great. You can mix it with your Slim. You can do it on its own. You can add it to iced tea or lemonade, but you will notice energy and mental clarity. I would say don't drink it past 2 or 3 o'clock, right? Because there is a bit of caffeine in it. But at lunchtime is a great time, or before a workout. My kids will have it if it's a big study day or they have a test, or my adult boys that work out, they love it as a pre or post workout. So that's a fantastic drink. We go through a lot of active in our home. Restore is currently competing as what I think is the best product Plexus has ever released. And that takes a lot for me to say that because of how much Slim and ProBio 5 changed my health. But I think it's one of the best things that Plexus has ever released. And it is so important for people, especially after the pandemic. This is huge in detoxing your liver, in supporting the liver, and so many other things. But the testimonies that are coming from this product alone are really, really touching my heart deeply. I recommend taking this at night, but you can also take it in the morning. You can do it once a day or twice a day. If you're really going after weight loss with it beyond natural health, do it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening before bed. I just finished mine. I gulp it so fast. I personally think the flavor is amazing, but let me just warn you in case you don't love it, this wasn't created to be dessert. Like it wasn't created to have like this epic flavor profile. It was created to cleanse your liver, you know? So I'm like, man, it could taste like dirt. I would still drink it because the benefits are so worth it. This, if you want something like delicious, go to the grocery store, you know. But for a supplement, I'm like, bomb.com. It's amazing. You can drink this warm like a tea. You can drink it iced. I like it both ways. And I literally like crave it and look forward to it. I can't have it fast enough after dinner, but this is the way I end my day. I prefer not snacking after it. This is the last thing I want to do at the end of the evening before I go to bed. And I notice it slows me down. I start feeling a little bit sleepy and ready for bed. Be sure you're getting plenty of water intake, though. We want toxins leaving the body. And I always recommend lymphatic massage as a daily habit to also help support detox pathways when you're going after that with Restore. Get it, try it. You'll love it. It's amazing. It will change your life. What else do I have here? I still have a few more. Is that okay? Can I talk about Ease really quick? Ease stinks to high heavens. I'll just be straight up about it. It smells so bad and it's going to be okay. Just leave the cap off for a little bit or put it in your refrigerator. It smells atrocious. And I'd rather just tell you up front that it's going to smell bad when you get it. But it's because there's New Zealand green lip mussel in it, which is amazing for inflammation. There's turmeric. It is so great for inflammation in the body, for whether it's joint pain or you just notice you have inflammation weight that you're carrying, take it on an empty stomach. You can take high doses of this right off the bat and then gradually decrease. And I have seen amazing testimonies with this. Holler if you have any other questions, but empty stomach is best. If you take it with food in your stomach, it'll function more like a digestive enzyme. So if you do have an upset stomach, say you ate something that just really did not sit that great, take Ease. And I would even say like take 2 Ease and 2 ProBio 5, and you'll notice it really soothing your digestive tract and getting that out of your body. For those really wanting to go after weight loss, but also maybe want some energy too, I recommend MetaBurn. There's some other things we have, like our 3-day reset, replacing a meal a day with the lean shakes. There's different ways that we can approach weight loss. One of the ways is MetaBurn. I only am mentioning this because I want to give you tips on this. Start with 1 capsule. Don't start with 2. I would say start taking it at lunchtime as your intro to this one. Take it with food and drink a lot of water. Here's why. One of the herbs that's in MetaBurn is really spicy. And so if you just like pop it in your mouth with like a tiny cute little sip of water, you might be like, ooh, I think I have acid reflux or like heartburn or something, but you don't. It's just that the capsule dissolves perfectly well and there's a spicy herb and you might feel it like right in here. So get some food in your belly, drink some water, take this. It's amazing. I know so many people who love it. I call it a happy pill. This isn't something I take all the time, but when I take this, I feel like it's like taking a happy pill. It has 5-HTP in it, which is a mood booster. Now, given that it has 5-HTP in it, I don't recommend it for anyone on depression or anxiety medication, but often those who have been able to come off of those medications while we heal their bodies and their guts, they often love switching to this after they come off the medication. They notice the good mood boosting benefits from that, let alone the other benefits too. Sleep gummies, these are by my bed. I take 1 gummy at night before bed and I love them a lot. And I would eat them like candy, but I can't because it would knock me out. Hydrate, electrolytes. Let me wrap this up. 2 more things. Hydrate, electrolytes. Start your morning with them. Or if you're out in the sun, make popsicles for the kids with Hydrate. There's a couple of different flavors. We love it. It's amazing. And everyone needs to be drinking electrolytes. Anyways, don't get Gatorade or stuff with artificial yuckiness in it. Get Hydrate instead. I'm not going to go into the skin health system, but I do have these to at least show you the collagen. This is the Glow Getter which my teen girls are going through it really fast. So I don't know what we're going to do, but they love it too. And it keeps escaping from my bathroom. The skin health system is really incredible. We probably have other things that I'm forgetting right now. Block, balance, what else? Body cream, ease cream. But anyways, there's a bit of an intro. If you have any questions at all at any point, please never hesitate to reach out. I do love coaching you on how to take your products and tweaking it to ensure that they're working for you and that you're seeing results. So reach out anytime. Morgan, take it away.
Yeah, so our products are thebomb.com. I'm currently sipping on Restore right now, and I start my day with hydrate. So if you're drinking like coffee, you're not eating protein in the morning, that's one sure way to kind of switch things around and take our products. That was an awesome intro and quick snapshot of all the things we have to offer and how do we share the supplements that we have is what I'm going to share with you here for a couple minutes. When you first start, you don't necessarily have the belief, but as you can hear from Krista talking, she has the belief in the supplements. They worked for her, they worked for me, and so many of you guys here on this call. So borrow our belief and the many testimonies on the info page. Once you have belief in the products, and in the business and in yourself, you're going to be unstoppable. So some of you guys have been around for a while and you need to reignite that belief inside of you as you're sharing these products, because the first thing is that people can sense that, they can feel that, whether you have belief in yourself or in the business or in the supplements, they're going to know it. So borrow our belief while you're running, while you're starting, and then keep sharing. We share things every single day. Like you just don't realize that you share them. And as soon as you like get money for it, you're like, oh no, I don't know. This is weird. Don't make it weird. This is so simple. It's going to take you work, but it is simple. So we have different things that we have to focus on. And when you join something like this, you have to realize or just even be honest with where you're at. But if you are brand new, which I'm talking to those that are brand new, here's what I did. When I found out I had a gift in my hand that I was not sharing and that the Lord was asking me to share, right? So, I started secretly, skeptically, but after 6 months, it was clear I was supposed to share this. So before ever posting on social media, I texted 10 of my closest friends and asked them to do a challenge with me. So we've been doing challenges every month, and this is an easy thing. Like when you go to your favorite conference, when you know of your favorite sale, you go to those people who are closest to you and you offer it to them, right? So if you are brand new, we're going to do a sip, step, share challenge here in a week or two. You can just simply invite them to do it with you, right? Text them. If you normally text them, don't make it weird and then not text them and be like, expect them to see a Facebook post. They want to hear from you and they want to be invited by you to do this with you. One of the best things to start out with is just say, hey, my friend Morgan takes these supplements and she's like really doing awesome in this business and I'm going to give it a try. Do you want to do it with me? Do you see how like non-invasive that was and how natural that was? Just how would you talk to that friend and offer them something? The other thing that you can think about is what needs do those around you have, right? You know that your mom has migraines all the time and you know that gut health or inflammation could be the root cause of those. You can offer her a solution that she can try for 60 days. What are those needs? And reach out to those people who are closest to you and say, hey, do this with me. Let's do this thing. And you're going to find people who will do this with you. They just want to be personally invited by you. So I texted 10 people, 5 people did the challenge with me. I went silver in a day. This is before I posted on social media. So then my next step was I'm going to post on social media and let the cat out of the bag and tell everybody, hey, I've been trying these supplements for quite a while and I noticed all of these changes. Don't be me. Don't wait for your own belief or for the Lord to really nudge you into something. Just go ahead and start right away because you're going to earn a trip to Cancun. You're going to get a whole lot of things and then you won't feel like you're behind. Just start sharing right away. And I promise you that it will be worth it. Then post on Facebook, okay? So Also, there are so many examples on Team Revive, so I won't go into all of those, but they want to see you. They don't want to see a graphic. They don't want to see a salesy something. It can be as simple as you buy your mailbox and say something like, I'm waiting for something new. It's going to change my health. Who else wants their health to be changed? You could have a picture of you doing something with a pink drink in the photo. You could have a testimony. You could tell a story, right? We've all heard stories sell, right? Facts are going to tell. So you don't need to get on there and say, this is going to work on your microbiome and you're going to tell all the ins and outs and all of these details. There's a select few, a very little few of people who actually care about all the ingredients. I still, 9 years in, I don't know what's in this stuff, but I know it's real good and I like it. You know, there are people who care about that stuff and we'll show them where to find that, but they just want to know that you're real, and why should they trust you and why should they join you? So build that online. So you're going to want to be posting periodically. But here's the thing. Go ahead and audit your social media now. Where are you now? Because if you barely post now, but all of a sudden you start posting like crazy about Plexus, people are going to be like, whoa, they just drank the Kool-Aid and they're all in with this thing. You have to just drip things into your social media. Maybe you start building your social media up with other things. What can you offer people? Did you read a good quote in a book? Is the Lord speaking something to you? Did you have a hard mom day? Did you have a really encouraging mom day? Start dripping things like that while weaving Plexus into it, and you're going to find a beautiful gift in social media. We basically have a storefront to like millions of people. So don't feel like you don't know anybody. You probably have 100 people on your social media. Maybe you have 1,000, maybe you have 2,000, maybe you have 10,000. It's at your fingertips and you can grow that social media platform along the way. But I'm just going to tell you that fortune is in the follow-up, okay? So when you initially share, it's okay if people say no. They want to see that you're serious. They want to see that you're consistent and you're going to build trust in them. So know that not everybody is going to join you right away, but they're going to watch you for a while, right? So know that people are watching and you're going to build trust as you continue to go along and stay consistent. Don't count anyone out. Like a lot of times we are dictating other people's stories for them. Like, oh, that person would never do it. Oh, they can't have money. They don't have money. But I could tell you every objection or like a red light story that somebody took a chance. They were on food stamps and they somehow paid for Plexus and now they're a diamond, have tons of money. I could tell you somebody who looked like they had all the health. Lori Bradford, she was like a fitness instructor. She looked super healthy. She was already on supplements, diamond and Plexus. Like there are so many stories that you can't count anybody out and you just have to make an offer and see a need there. So start where you are and partner with people. Know that you can literally find anything on YouTube. I just started watching trainings and learning, and really I learned and grew at the same time. So many times people don't even share because they're like, I don't know about Plexus. I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. We get to do this with you, and on our Team Revive page that everybody should be on. If you are in our community, you should be on that. There is so many things right there available at your fingertips, and the person that helped you join will help you every step of the way. I just had a friend join me and she's posting and I'm giving her feedback, and then she's coachable. If you are coachable and consistent, you're going to be successful in this business. So make a list. Make a list of people that you're thinking of that need weight management, right? Some people need to gain weight. Some people need to lose weight. Plexus brings your body back into balance. Yes, we have weight loss supplements that are going to aid with weight loss cells in America, and it is great, but we want to bring our body back into balance and get to the root of our issues, because it's going to bring change that lasts and isn't just a quick fix, but it's going to stick around, right? And you're going to continue to see those changes. So weight management, we have wellness. Think of those people who are sick all the time. They need immune health or gut health things. There are people who are struggling with gut health, autoimmune. Put them in that little pocket of people. And then there is wealth. There's a whole lot of people who need this business opportunity, but there's also people who are already rocking businesses who want another income stream. So like I said, don't count anybody out. Typically, my wealth list of people looks like people who need a business, but it also looks like people who are already boss babes or men, and they also would rock this with me. And I'm like, oh, I would want to link arms with this person because they have amazing influence. They carry the culture I'd want on my team. So what would your team look like for you? And who do you want to run alongside you? Or like I said earlier, who do you want to go to Cancun with? Who do you want to be in Mexico with next year? And think and dream with who would be your team builders with you. That's going to be that there. And then we have skincare, and the skincare they just came out with, Krista touched on it. It's amazing, y'all. And not just for me, my 13-year-old daughter's like, can I have my own set next time, please? I'm like, yeah, can you save up for your own set? You can buy your own set. But like even the teens are like, this is good stuff. And you guys know teens are like obsessed with skincare right now. So if it's teen approved, it's real good. So that can be a whole thing. Like who's people who don't care about health because they're out there and they just want the skincare. You have to be building on a list and continuing to pray over those people, fill your funnel and follow up with them because you will see success with the follow up. So what's the step to share? Just offer somebody this opportunity or the supplements, post on your Facebook, follow up with them, and you're going to see success from there. All right, I'm going to hand it back to Krista and Chad to share a little vision, and we'll close it up.
So good. So good. I was thinking back to the fact that like the hourly wage, when you think about like you refer 3 friends, you make over $300. That's a pretty cool hourly wage. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't take much to refer to 3 friends and earn $310. And I just love offering that and letting people know every time someone joins, they may think they just want a probiotic, but I want them to at least, I'd be doing a disservice to not at least show them what's available. But I want to just encourage you to let your why unfold. It's important that you have a why, but it might unfold over time. You may not know the end from the beginning, but the Lord does. And so in the beginning, I wouldn't have thought that I would make a few $100s, honestly. So going silver and making a few $100s was huge for our family where we were at financially. And then the why expanded. And in fact, the first why after that was Chad said, if I made enough money, he would take triplex. I'm like, perfect. And then from there, as we saw money coming in, I'm like, oh my goodness, we may not need fundraisers for Judah because at that time we had them every 6 months. And, the dreams kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger as we started realizing what was possible here. And so you might feel like, I don't even know, if this is the direction I'm supposed to go in. But I would say 2 things, at least get yourself moving. It's easier for the Lord to give you direction if you're like in movement. Start taking steps. He'll give you a check, a yellow light or a red light if it's not for you. But where there's peace and grace, keep moving forward. Now, fear is not a check though. And for me, I did have to overcome fears, but everything amazing was on the other side of my comfort zone. But the journey was so worth it. And this truly can be a dream funder, whatever your dreams are. And you might say, I just want a few $100s a month and to go shopping, or I just want to be able to get my nails done or schedule an extra hair appointment, And there's others of you that would say, no, I have big dreams and my current income, it just isn't going to ever reach that. And I feel like a cap, And so if whatever is in your heart, this is a dream funder. This might not be your dream in and of itself, and that's okay. It's meant to actually be what supports you and launches you into your dreams. And we believe big things for what this could be for your family. When we say it changed everything for our family, that sounds so big, but like everything about our lives changed after we found these products and then after we found the opportunity to. This is my husband, Chad. If you haven't met Chad, he's going to join us to help us close out tonight too.
So before I close, I just say that this little thing right here, I was thinking about today, it's like a happy stick. And I was like thinking, I remember when Krista got started, and then if she would skip like a day, or so at that time we were taking 2 a day. And I was like, hey, did you have your happy stick yet today? Because you might need one or perhaps another one. I don't know.
Even now, our teen girls, like if they're moving, we're like, did you drink us some today?
Yeah. So I'll just say from my perspective as a husband of how much I saw her health shift. It was so tangible in our family, not only in our relationship, that I saw her, come alive again. The light was on in her eyes, excitement, but then how she was treating our kids and the patience she had with the kids and her more desire to be involved with the kids. So if you're a mama that is, just level 10 out of 9 and you're just like done and your capacity level is torched by 9 a.m. This is a great opportunity for you. So just wanted to share it from a husband's perspective. And of course, my health has been radically changed as well. Super happy about that. Thankful for multiple things going right now, but I'll close it up in prayer as a Team Revive. We always close in prayer. And we recently had a friend of ours pray over us and say something about rotation of tires. And I was praying this morning just for this meeting, and I had kind of a similar picture in my mind, is that there might be someone on here in your life, whether it is in your occupation, whether it's with your Plexus business, but I just like saw this flat tire and felt like the Lord was coming tonight to give you hope again and to blow that tire back up or exchange that tire and say, hey, you can do this. And so if you find yourself as like, man, I hit a dead end, I can't move anymore, I feel like the Lord is going to bless you. So just go ahead and receive as I pray, and have faith to believe that tonight could be the night that changes everything. So Father God, we just thank you, Lord, that you're just giving hope where there has been hope deferred. And we just thank you, Father God, that you're opening up doors and windows where it seemed like everything was closed. And I just pray over this team here today, and even the people that are here for the first time, that people that have dreamed and had dreams way in the past of like, could I be healthy again? Could I wake up with purpose in my life? Could I have energy just to engage with kids and read to my kids and play with my kids? Could I have extra money, even if it was an extra few $100s, like Krista said, that would just totally change so many families in America, just an extra few $100s to throw at debt or to have, extra spending money at the end of the month. We just ask you, Father God, would you open up the windows of heaven for the people here? Would you reignite dreams? Would you change some of those broken down holes in the tire and give hope again? And we just thank you, Father God, that you are a good Father that gives good gifts and that you want to bless the people on this call tonight. So we just thank you that we have a vehicle, that we have something to use, that we can just lean into. And so I just bless everyone on the call tonight. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Love you guys. Sleep tight, Team Revive. If you are not on Revive Rally Chat, let us know. We'll get you on that chat. I'm going to put the link for this month's challenge and the info for the Christmas in the Carolinas retreat as well over on that chat. All right. Love you guys. See you soon.